Semifinal action at 70 kilos in the red, Ed Scott. And right away he tries to lock up a headlock. And he's got a trapped arm right now. Slip was called. Sasso tried to throw a headlock of his own to kind of clear out of Ed Scott's lock and ended up with a slip. So no points. Ed Scott wrestles at NC State. Sammy Sasso, two-time NCAA finalist for Ohio State. Both these guys originally from Pennsylvania. Scott goes back to that headlock that he had earlier. Coming off to the side, and there's Sasso. Tosses it, gets 4 and 1. So 4 Sasso on the feet to back, and then 1 on the reversal for Ed Scott. Ed Scott trying to get this lace to go. And he gets it once. It's a wild match already. It's 4-3, less than a minute in. Ed Scott underhook, throws it to a single. Sasso closed whizzer, and Scott elevates, looks to trip. And what's going to happen here? 1 red offered, 1 confirmed. It was an interesting position. Sasso tried to float the hips over, and it was close. It was hard to tell. Scott's head did hit, but Sasso was rolled out first. It was bang, bang. So 4-4 now. The score. Sasso leads on criteria with the 4-point move. Scott looking to go over-under. He doesn't mind going big. Sasso, little fake. Sasso had a body lock. Ed Scott goes back to that headlock that we've seen him hit a couple times. Throws it by. Oh, Sasso, so tricky. No points yet. Sasso going to try to pop his head out, and there's the takedown. And he's got a lace. He's going to get it once, twice, 3 times. And a lot of points just went up. I think 12-4 is the score. Sasso, low single. Now trying to come through the middle. Looking for an exposure there. Not going to get it. White paddled. Sometimes you see guys that are really scrambly and folk style, and you wonder how are they going to create opportunities and for those types of tricks in the in freestyle, and Sasso certainly trying to figure out how to do it. All right, second period underway, 12-4. Scott has certainly threatened Sasso with this headlock. He keeps getting to it, but Sasso having no trouble getting the points. Ed Scott does his wrestling at NC State up at 157. Sasso at 149 for Ohio State. But, man, Sasso looks every bit as big as Scott, maybe bigger. Sasso looks for that single, trying to pull it in. Coming back up to their feet. Halfway through the second period. And you've seen Sasso, he can be really selective here. 8-point lead. Ed Scott needs to find his way to some points, but his offense is what's created most of the opportunities for Sasso, so he's being a little cautious himself. Scott trying to come forward. Now Sasso pulls his head down. Scott gets it up and digs that underhook on the right side. Sasso, nice job, sweeps to that single. Head pinch, Coleman Scott, and Sasso catches him on his back. 2 on the exposure, makes it 14-4. That's a tech for Sammy Sasso. He is into the semifinals.